Hello everyone, welcome back to another video here on the channel, Charles Morris. And today is Tuesday. I've said in my last video that the judge delayed the trial up to today, which is the trial Dominion versus Fox News. It is starting to happen as of 9 a.m. of today. And what I'm really hoping for is that Fox News get punished for what kind of lies they've actually been saying, and mostly about the 2020 election. Like, I'd be hoping for like some kind of suitable punishment for Fox News anchors, where they would have to either get their shows canceled, or if the Fox News media company would actually have to end up being shut down. Because, I'm not against news medias, but when you got news media feeding you misinformation and trying to push that misinformation and that stuff, sometimes it becomes a real big problem, and people, you know what happens. People get sick and tired of hearing lies every single time. And some people just absolutely hate hearing the same lie over and over and over again, being repeated nonstop. And then you are like, alright, I've had about enough of this. I'm not going to continue to, listen to, Fox News claiming that the 2020 election was stolen and repeating Trump's lies and that stuff. Yeah. But there's a trial underway. And hopefully, the one man that is really supposed to appear in this trial, who's been pushing these lies and that stuff, is Tucker Carlson himself. He may have to end up taking the stand, and he may have to, under oath, tell the exact truth on why he's been pushing these lies. And who knows? The Tucker Carlson show might have to get canceled. The other shows that are feeding the misinformation about Dominion voting system, they may have to have their shows canceled as well. Maybe the same Hannity show. Who knows? But I could expect this trial not to be a walk in the park for Fox News. They think they could just walk out of this trial, and think well, and there has, if they walked out of this trial and they thought, well, we obviously didn't really do anything wrong. Hey, I got one opinion that Judge Jeannie Perot would be thinking, that this Dominion voting system and Fox News Dominion lawsuit, that this trial would be absolute trash, her opinion would be. And, yeah, I'm sure the people of Fox News would think that this trial would be absolute garbage for them. Judge Jeannie Perot would be thinking that this trial would be garbage for Fox News. I mean, she'd probably be like, why would they file a lawsuit against, a Dominion voting lawsuit against Fox News? Well, you know, I would just think it's just not very appropriate for I don't think it's very appropriate for news medias to actually predict how elections run. That's the best way that I could understand what is actually happening. And Fox News cannot predict who wins elections and who doesn't. And it's not the job of the news media to do that. You're actually supposed to monitor how the votes are going, and then until the either one president meet or if the president meets a limited number of votes versus the other guy, then they have to accept defeat, and then they have to just move on. Now, the news medias, like CNN, MSNBC, and other sources of news that you see during when election trials are going, or what, like after election day, these new medias monitor how the voting are going for both guys, Democrat and Republican. And I believe it is called the Road to 270. Now, once either the Republican or the Democrat gets a certain number of votes and that stuff, that person is declared the winner. And then these news medias, once they see one person, whether Republican or Democrat, they can't just take and pick who wins and who doesn't win. They have to announce who actually won, just by looking at one guy getting a certain number of votes. The one guy gets a certain number of votes, and then the news media have to declare who is the winner, not by their opinion on who they want to pick. They have to declare who the winner is by looking at how much votes this guy is, that a certain person has met. They can't pick and choose who's the winner and who's the loser. It doesn't work like that. And that, I think, Fox News has actually probably has done. I think because Fox News has said that they're probably thinking that Joe Biden has actually literally lost the 2020 election. I think that's what Fox News is wanting to try to do. And that's not what happened. Joe Biden actually won the 2020 election fair and square. And there was nothing wrong with Dominion voting machines. But Fox News continues to push that lie. And they claim that Donald Trump has actually won the 2020 election. And that's a complete lie. Because, first off, like I said, you can't pick and choose who's the winner and who's the loser. You can't do that. And Joe Biden won the 2020 election fair and square. So, why are we having this? Why is this Dominion versus Fox trial going on? Well, they're pushing lies about the Dominion voting systems, and they're also telling lies about the January 6th insurrection. And Tucker Carlson, getting on his show, keeps saying that the January 6th was a peaceful tourist visit. There was nothing violent, and it wasn't a terrorist attack that day. And it's about time that Fox News has got themselves in trouble. They keep on pushing these lies. That's the whole reason why this trial is getting underway. And hopefully, Tucker Carlson will have to answer to a judge why he's been pushing these lies on his show, Tucker Carlson, tonight. And it's about time that Fox News it's about time that they got in trouble in front of a jury. And they might have to end up getting their shows canceled. Because they cannot continue to be they couldn't continue to be part of Fox News and continue to push these lies further and further. But we'll have to see what goes on. I'm excited about watching and see what goes on in this trial. Because what I want to know is what's next for Tucker Carlson, Sean Hannity, and the rest of the Fox News anchors. Now, would it probably affect other parts of Fox News, like Fox and Friends, Fox Business? I don't know. I can't say exactly how this trial is going to go, and who's going to get put to blame for pushing the Dominion voting system lies. I can tell you that Tucker Carlson would be one of them. And we'll have to see what this trial brings up. We'll have to see what the verdict is, so that we can actually figure out what would be next for Fox News. Now, this is just day one of the trial, so nothing can be predicted on what would actually happen to Fox News. Maybe the Tucker Carlson show might have to get canceled. I can probably say that right now. Because the real big problem right now is Tucker Carlson trying to keep on pushing these lies, and I think Tucker Carlson really goes off the rails on his Tucker Carlson show, and I think Tucker Carlson is probably being one of the biggest problems in Fox News right now, and who knows, it might even need to get the Tucker Carlson show may have to end up getting taken off of YouTube And if there was ever a trial for Google where they'd have to take down all the Fox News shows off of the YouTube platform, if that's what the jury's decision would be, if Google, who is the owner for YouTube, if there was a Google versus, or maybe not Google, maybe a YouTube versus misinformation trial or whatever, then YouTube might have to end up taking down all the Fox News shows off of their platform because of the spread of misinformation. That's what Fox News does. But we'll have to see how the Dominion versus Fox News trial goes. And lastly, I want to say thank you so much for watching this channel. If you like what we said here, please comment, like, and subscribe to the channel, Charles Morse. And until my next video, you know, misinformation is a very big problem, and I think that the Dominion versus Fox News trials is going to be a real big problem for Fox News. This is Charles Morse. Have a good day. I'll see you all in my next video.